Now, one thing you can do, a very kind of slick keyword hack that you can do, is use similar keywords that are not exactly the same as the brand name. And one good example is our main example that I'm using throughout this whole series is the Insanity Workout DVD set. Insanity Workout is not the same as Insane Workout. And what I've found is that eBay will take the first few letters, in this case INSAN, they'll take the first few letters as a match, even though the word insane is not the same as insanity. Insanity is a brand name and a trademark name that if you were using it in your title and you weren't selling this product, you could get in trouble for. However, if you use the word insane, which is very similar to that word, you're not breaking the terms of service, you're not using a trademark term, and you're not using you're not keyword spamming. What you happen to be doing is just using a word that's very, very similar to that word. So that's a little extra keyword hack. This is something you can do to dramatically improve your search results and to dramatically improve your traffic to your item. Now let me share with you another example of something I did once. I actually had some workout DVDs. They weren't the Insanity ones. And I found out that the word P90X was getting some really great results. Remember the example that I showed you on that video, that P90X was far more popular than Insanity, right? Well, what I did was instead of actually putting the words P90X into my title in one phrase, I put them in separate phrases. So I put the letter P by itself with space before and after it somewhere in the title. Then I put the word 90 somewhere in the title, and then I put the word X maybe towards the very end of the title. By actually breaking up this terminology, instead of having it all in one phrase, P90X, I just sprinkled it throughout the title. So I had the P somewhere, I had the 90 somewhere unrelated, and the X somewhere unrelated. eBay still served up these search results as if I had P90X in the title. So that's another very cool keyword hack that you can use. Be careful with it though, because you never want to put these all together, because that then becomes keyword spam. But if you use it creatively, like I showed you here, or like I showed you here, you can get a lot more traffic to your titles by simply being creative about how you use your keywords. Now let's talk real briefly about keyword hierarchy. You want to start with the main item name, the main type of item it is, or the main brand name. Use your best judgment as to which of these is going to be typed in the most, or which of these is going to be searched for the most on eBay. Then you want to add in general category or related keywords. So we would call these secondary keywords to the main item name, main type, and main brand. Then you want to start to add in some details of the item, like if it's a clothing item or a jewelry item, obviously people are going to want to know the size. If it's something that comes in different colors, people are going to want to know the color, and so on. And then one of the last types of words that you want to add in, sprinkled maybe throughout towards the end, are sizzle words. Anything where you're describing the condition of the item, the fact that the item is brand new, still in the package, still in shrink wrap. It all depends on the item and what sizzle keywords you're going to use. Go from the most searched words to the least searched keywords. Then by the most benefit-rich words to the least benefit-rich words. Those would be your sizzle keywords.